Welcome, everybody, to another edition of NXT on Tap. Tonight, I am joined just by the Encyclopedia of Wrestle Talk, Phil the Future. How are we doing tonight, Phil?
I'm doing great tonight, Scales. Oh man, we got something to talk about today.
Oh, man, do we ever. This was a banger of a show. Like I say, every single week, NXT is the best wrestling show out there right now. People don't want to listen to me, but they keep proving it in and out. Oh,
No question, no
absolutely.
question.
If not, let's head over into our Q&A session. We are no. I didn't say that, Al. You are the one that doesn't want them to have it, so I actually was making a point to bring it up for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you were the one that doesn't like main roster people to have the NXT belts. I don't mind them having it because what it does is it allows the NXT roster to work with main roster talent and learn.
Yeah, and not only do they learn, they also get like the main roster talent. The main roster talent gives them that little bit of a push to show that yes, they're new, but they've got so much talent like against me that like I'm impressed. And so you know what? Like honestly, no matter if you win or lose, you have proven to me that you have a lot of potential. Like you have got what they're looking for, what we're looking for.
All right. So going way back into our conversation, Zach earlier tonight said
Jinder Mahal after Tony Khan. Oh, I didn't hear the stuff about Tony Khan. So
where have you been? Have you not been on Twitter today?
I haven't been on Twitter a lot lately. Like
okay. So TK went off on one of his tangents like he normally does.
Oh my
This guy is
pussy.
You need to okay. So he quote tweeted 2 tweets. He quote tweeted USA from Monday night asking what was the cage match rating for Seth and Jinder last time.
Oh my god.
Then the other one, let me find it. Because he was going off today. It was all over Twitter. So he quote tweeted the one from USA. He said, "A moral victory for USA is one win more than a world title challenger Jinder Mahal has in the past 364 days, because it's literally been a full year since he won a match. You really put AEW in our place getting Jinder Mahal in a big match on your TV show. Do it more often." That was the quote tweet. Right before that, he posted a double standard. Hook, 28-1 career record. On winning streak, calls out the champ. A logical challenge sparks online outrage. Jinder has literally lost every single match he's in for the past year. Immediately gets title shot. Where is the rage? AEW tomorrow. AEW Dynamite tomorrow on TBS. That tweet, 5.5 million views.
Damn.
Going off. Hilarious. The entire IWC, after complaining about Jinder Mahal getting a title shot, because all WWE fans were complaining about Jinder Mahal just getting a title shot. No one wants him in a title shot picture. All rallied against Tony Khan today and went after Tony Khan.
Yo, this just proves, like Daniel Bryan has been right. Bryan Danielson, whatever you want to call that man, that he was calling this shit since 2019, saying that the IWC is nothing but fickle. Like, here we are in the one half, where practically everybody is sick and tired over the fact that Jinder Mahal is getting another world title shot. But when Tony Khan calls Jinder Mahal out on a tweet, we're like, whoa, 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 watch what you're saying, but bro, you can't say that type of shit. What's wrong with you? Double standard?
So the double standard one,
Daniel's been
he
watching
put
this and he sent Tony Khan a fun.
Jinder Mahal quote tweeted it. And he all he did. Oh, I don't know. I think he might have taken. What if he took it down?
If he took it down, wow.
I think he might have taken it down.
Oh, pussy.
I don't see it anymore.
What a pussy.
He put Hook who?
Ah!
And then he advertised Monday Night Raw next week on USA Network.
What?
And it's just, there's so much going back and forth with this. And it was so good. Everybody was getting involved. Eric Bischoff called Tony Khan a clown. They started going back and forth. Eric Bischoff got involved with Dave Meltzer. Brian Alvarez says, "Am I in a parallel universe?" with this comment. Like, there's just so much stuff going on with this, and it was done all day, and it's just nonstop. So, I mean, like, it was great. I really don't know how you didn't know about this until we brought it up here.
I just haven't been on Twitter today. That's all I can say.
Tony Khan, in my opinion, did two things today. One, successfully hyped up Jinder more than the WWE could ever do, based off of one tweet. And two, just explains why this guy needs to get off of Twitter. Like, he needs to put his phone down and run his company and worry about his own company. Stop worrying about what people say on Twitter. Like, it's ridiculous. You are a CEO of a company. You should not be doing this and getting the IWC riled up and everything going on today.
Mm-hmm.
Who in their right mind as a CEO of a company would do something like that? That's right, Zach. Don't hinder the Jinder.
Yes. Hashtag don't hinder Jinder. I mean, I think they actually made that. They actually made that a thing in Alberta. Like there was something they did that where it's like on a certain day, it's do not hinder Jinder. That was
now
hilarious.
going back to Zach's other comment. Did you all see Cody Rhodes as being a fan's best man for a wedding? Yes.
That's crazy.
At one of the events, a fan put up a sign asking Cody Rhodes to be his best man. And Cody Rhodes answered the question, does not even know when the wedding is, but he agreed to be the best man for him.
Yo, I mean that's fun. That's funny as hell. Hinder him, he don't deserve this. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, but you know what? I'm gonna have to say this now that Allison has sent that.
No, she's saying Tony Khan, hinder him. He doesn't deserve this.
Yeah,
she wasn't talking about Jinder.
Okay, it's just the thing is I've been noticing. It's like, why is it that when Jinder Mahal, like whenever, like, it's funny. It's just funny because there's been two times where Jinder has been involved in some sort of title match, and somehow if it involves Randy Orton, he goes over because obviously we know the telltale story of Backlash 2017 when Jinder Mahal surprised us and he won the WWE title. Same thing with WrestleMania 34. He's involved in a fatal four-way for the United States title. Randy Orton is in this match, yet Jinder Mahal wins the United States title. Like, is Jinder kind of like Randy's kryptonite in this situation?
He asked what day the wedding was, and he couldn't make the date unless they moved it to a weekday, so they moved the entire wedding for him.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Commitment.
Zach, hear me out. Hypothetically speaking, Jinder beats Seth. We get Jinder versus Drew Mania. Drew wins the title. No. Okay. Okay. So, let's touch base on this. It doesn't make sense for Seth to lose to Jinder because it's not part of anything that's going on. Jinder is getting this because of what happened with The Rock last week and showing that he still can do stuff, and they're rewarding him for the title with the title match. Don't expect him to win. If Drew is going to beat anybody for the title, it will be Seth. That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Queen, do you think Damien should cash in after the Fatal 4-Way at Rumble? No. It's simple like that. A lot of people are saying that Randy Orton should win and Roman should not be pinned. I think if they do it that way and Randy pins, say, LA Knight, that is a cop-out. That is a cheap way to get the belt off of Roman without him losing it. However, based off of what Shadow had pointed out on the table spot on Sunday nights on Off the Top on YouTube and Rivet City Radio Twitch, Roman did not pin the champion to win the belt either. So that would be a long-ass term storytelling if that's how he lost his belt too. So it could happen. I don't want it to happen that way.
No.
But that's me. Anything else before we head on out for the night?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like we might be able to answer this question. We might be able to answer this question in some way. Because I do know this has been a talk in a few conversations I've had with a couple people. So for this whole idea, obviously with The Rock versus Roman Reigns, like what like with your just like I guess it's my turn to ask a question now. So with this whole Rock Roman Reigns match supposedly coming up real soon, like should we expect the match to be at Mania, or do we take care of this already at Elimination Chamber?
So,
because I know there are many roads we can take here.
Fun Times just said that people need to get over the fact that Roman isn't dropping the title till he beats Hogan's record. Now, I agree that they want to get Hogan's name off the records book for the third longest title reign in WWE history for the belt. I get that. If Roman doesn't drop it at Mania, he's not dropping it till Survivor Series because that'll break the record. He won't lose it at SummerSlam. He won't lose it at Money in the Bank. If he doesn't lose it at Mania, he's not losing it. Earliest would be Survivor Series. I think that we are going to see Roman versus The Rock at Elimination Chamber.
That's what I've been thinking as well.
Because it just makes sense to get it done in front of that crowd as opposed to in front of the crowd at WrestleMania. However, if they wanted to go the other route, they can have Cody win the Rumble and choose to cash it in at Elimination Chamber. They have done it in the past. If they did that, I think the way that they get to Roman versus The Rock at Mania is The Rock costs Roman the championship and Cody wins it at Elimination Chamber. And then the WrestleMania match is for the legit head of the table, no championship involved. That's just my way of thinking on it. Because if the championship is involved, Roman is beating The Rock. If the championship is not involved, there's the thought that The Rock can actually win.
Right. I mean, my honest opinion, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it for Roman versus The Rock for the title because I don't think The Rock really needs another title.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well,
yeah.
He won't win it because that's not... The Rock doesn't need to be the first person to beat Roman Reigns in a singles match.
Right. The 3 years.
I agree. No one will ever get this close to beating Hogan's record again. So that's why I personally think that they probably will do it. But it's just going to be the story and how they get there to do it.
And at this point, I don't think
It doesn't... I don't think it needs to be a WrestleMania. I think it needs to be a big event. So if it is going to be a Survivor Series, the Survivor Series needs to be in a stadium, not an arena. Like, it needs to be a stadium show. So if Survivor Series is not a stadium, I definitely can see it happening at a Rumble. Like that, like it needs to be that type of setting. It doesn't necessarily need to be Mania, but it needs to be a big setting like that. Anything else?
That was enough going on. Of course, Kyle's daily acknowledge your tribal chief, even though how about now?
I wouldn't book Rhea turning babyface. She's phenomenal as a heel.
Absolutely.
You're gonna have plenty of baby faces coming back in the women's division. You have Liv Morgan coming back. You're gonna have Raquel Gonzalez coming back. You're gonna have Alexa coming back when she eventually does. Like, they have plenty of baby faces on the Raw brand. If you were talking about for SmackDown, that's different. There's not many over there. But Rhea needs to stay as a heel. It's her best character. And for everybody that says that she doesn't wrestle enough, she's had enough title defenses for the entire time. She defends her title. She's defended it more than Roman has since WrestleMania.
Right.
So.
And then I guess maybe ask one more just for the sake of so many people who are like hoping and praying that it happens. Does AJ Lee show up at the Rumble, whether if she's a participant or even if she's just there to watch it? Like, do we see her at all?
I think she does. And I think she's in the match.
Oh,
that's based off of reports that I have seen her training.
I have too. I have seen her training as well.
So I think she is going to come back. She might only do it for the Rumble, but to come back one time in WWE, I think she would get a huge pop. The fans have wanted her back for a long time.
100%. I agree 100%. Especially,
I think Alicia Fox's breakup with WWE was kind of rough, so I don't know if it's time yet for her to come back.
Last time I remember Alicia Fox being in the Rumble, she reunited with Team Bella, and then Team Bella said, "You're out of here," and kicked her out of the Rumble.
But. All right, Phil. Where can we find you?
Alrighty. So, if y'all enjoy this episode of NXT on Tap as we're closing up the bar, and if y'all are looking to see this beautiful face still hanging around, you know where you can find me at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, here on TikTok, as well as Twitch. Under the name that you know me very well as Phil the Future. as far as me on TikTok, road to 1K. Y'all can help me out. That'd be perfect. And also, you may occasionally catch me on an episode of Boss Bitch Trivia on Thursdays. Just depending on schedule. I will be showing up very soon in maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 weeks. So keep an eye out. Yep, and that's everywhere I'll be. So take it away.
All right. I'm Scowls. You can find me here on Off the Top Media on both Twitch and YouTube, as well as Off the Top Media _ on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Down below, you see the link for the merch shop. At the merch shop, we have all of the Off the Top merch. We have merchandise for Sin City Wolf Sean. We have merchandise for Bot Spots and Chair Shots. There's a lot of different brands over there. Make sure you go check it out. Great quality shirts, great quality hats, bunch of different things. Make sure that you are liking and subscribing to any of our videos. This way you get the notifications of when things happen, so you can see every show that we do and be back here with us. We'll be back on Off the Top Media on Friday night, right after SmackDown for FNR. I hope everybody has a great night. Stick with us as we head over and we're going to raid Rivet City Radio. They are talking about Vince McMahon. It is the second part of their After Dark episode series. Make sure everybody checks it out. We'll see you soon.
See ya. That one